Captain Hello.
Be gentle with me.
We're tail heavy, aren't we?
Yes! That prop needs to come back.
Hang on a minute. Let's get it off the deck.
Mate, you're spot on.
Okay.
That's where it is.
We know where the centre of gravity is.
Hey!
Now, this is just going too well. Something's going to go wrong,
It's
guys.
going too well, mate.
Okay, the centre of gravity...
Whether it's a stroke of genius or a stroke of luck, it's a huge step forward for the beach bums.
Back in the diggers build area, work is progressing at a snail's pace.
Well, we're going to put some supports in there anyway.
Right, you're going to put a web
Afternoon,
in.
diggers.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
You haven't visibly done that much since Robert was last in?
A lot of precision engineering work gone into it now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
A lot of
Very
thinking.
Fine
Okay.
adjustments.
Tell me what you've been doing.
We've been getting the drive from the original bike sprocket to our bottom pulley to drive our tooth belt to our top fan. Obviously, the alignment on this shaft's been very, very critical, and the welds there.
Because if you don't get that absolutely right,
The
it's going to
vibration.
flibbly wibbly and
It'll
you're
just
gonna
shake to pieces.
Shake
Yeah,
to
yeah.
pieces. And you don't want that with a propeller, let's face it.
No.
The boys been working hard. Have you had to get behind
No,
them
they've
at
been
all?
very, very well today. They've just one little discussion between themselves, but it was sorted out.
When you say
About-
discussion,
Argument.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they are brothers, so
Yeah, siblings always
Yeah,
argue.
bit of
worse,
rivalry,
don't they?
Kissed
Yeah,
and
yeah.
made up now.
Very
Yeah.
pleased to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know, I think you'll admit you've got a lot to do in the time that's left.
Yeah.
Confident you can get it done?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, diggers. Well, look, I really, really hope you can get it finished. See you later,
Cheers.
guys.
Thank you. Now I'm going to weld that on there now.
So as they persevere with their drive mechanism, time is not on their side.
We can come this side, we can come that side. I ain't bothered about that. Just lift it up a bit, John. Lift it up a bit.
Lift it up a bit, so
Lift it up. Lift yours up, John. Just tack it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once it's in place, perfectionist Paul is not happy.
So I think we're looking at wrong angle there. I think that pulley's looking like that.
If you look at the belt there,
Yeah.
watch the belt now.
Yeah.
You see the belt straighten
Yeah.
out. As
Yeah.
soon as that belt straightens out there,
Yeah.
then pulleys are banging line.
Yeah, but
You
it's
just
not
put-
straightening out on here. It's tighter at this side than it is this side. See how she's running off? She's running that way all the time, pulling herself off.
The tooth belt is slipping off the large pulley, a real problem for the diggers as time is running out fast.
I did go in and see the diggers. I think they should have made more progress. They're good engineers. They know what they're doing. They work well together as a team, apart from the two brothers who tend to row a little bit. But, you know,
Yeah.
I think of them as good, strong engineers, and it wasn't reflected in what I saw when I went in.
Right.
I mean, their argument was that they had a piece of precision engineering they had to really concentrate on and get right. So only time will tell. You know, if they have to really compromise on the rest of the build, then it doesn't matter how good that one piece of precision engineering is. They've not got a finished boat, have they? They're going nowhere.
It is such a contrast, though. Next door, they're all giggling and smiling and happy.
It's alive!
And they built the most amazing... I mean, it's very nearly finished. It seriously is.
No.
They haven't actually got their engine working, ever. Not once, no. So it's there, it's all beautifully built in. But they said, oh, it's a very simple, straightforward two-stroke engine, it'll work.
As it buckets down with rain, the dark clouds of despair don't seem to be leaving the diggers. Captain Poole takes the risky decision of giving their handmade drive mechanism the ultimate test.
Let's run it up.
Yeah.
If this goes wrong and breaks, the diggers will lose hours of work.
Are you ready?
Expert Tony errs on the side of caution.
I'll just see what's happening to the belt from the side.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
The drive mechanism performs brilliantly.
No wrong with that.
No, belt never moves.
No, totally happy with that.
The diggers are back in it, but still have a lot of catching up to do.
We want the rod for the rudder.
Yeah.
Rudders.
Yeah. Right, let me get
Guard.
on to welding again.
That does sound quite impressive, though, doesn't it?
Over in the Beach Bums build area, Captain Andy is right to be concerned, as they are still to test their engine.
That's going to be outrageous.
But even so, they carry on regardless, mounting their machine onto surfboards.
That board's got to move forward.
Both
This
boards
board
forwards.
needs to go forward about 4 inches. Yeah, keep it up on the black line. That's about right. That's about right.
Do you know what, Jeremy? For some reason, mate, they look like they're pigeon-toed.
Jeremy's not pigeon-toed. What are you on about?
It doesn't look like it from the other end, Andy.
No, you're right, mate. It doesn't.
It's just, I think it's a perspective.
That
See,
looks
it's
bang on
not.
from here.
That looks bang on.
Lordy, lordy. The great gods of scrap have been smiling on you guys. Look at this. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be all in despair and going, "Oh no, we'll never finish it. We can't do it." You're breaking all the rules.
I mean, we're waiting for the disastrous moment. I think it's going to be a minute where something's going to give.
But has it run?
No, we don't know yet. Which is a big problem, I know.
That is one of the oldest Scrapheap cliches
I know,
there is.
and I always said that I would never let that happen.
You'd never build an engine.
But circumstances have taken over.
But this could go, I mean, if it all works well, it could go seriously fast.
Yeah.
In the diggers' build area, it's all hands on deck as they frantically fabricate the rest of their single-hulled airboat.
Teams, the 1 hour time blast is about to go.
We're going to do it.
Right, where do you want the other one?
It's flying by now, isn't it?
And their efforts are certainly paying off. Next door in the Beach Bums build, the moment of truth is fast approaching.
As soon as we've got the boards on, we're ready for engine test.
Leaving their engine test this late in the day is a massive risk.
I'm a bit nervous about that engine not starting, to be honest with you, because we're so far down the road.
I love what those guys have done. The Beach Bums machine just looks really professional, which is always a bit of a shock on this show.
I don't know about that. This is my first one. But anyway, it is very professional. They've done a remarkable job, and the craft is looking very nice.
So, I mean, the real test for them is one, getting the engine going, which we haven't seen, and two, whether it'll float, isn't it? Those are my two worries for them. But, I mean, the big turnaround really has been the diggers. I mean, they've done such amazing work. They've completely built that drive system.
I think we all got a little concerned that they wouldn't reach their goal. But, yes, the remarkable turnaround they have done, because they finished that, so they're moving into the other areas where they can start building the steering, building the rudders. Seeing the diggers getting to the point that they've gotten to, I'm thinking we stand a chance of maybe the diggers doing a little better than the Beach Bums.
And against all the odds, those hard grafters from Humberside are beginning to see a light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, we're getting there now.
It's coming there now, isn't it? Yeah.
Both teams now face a massive rush to get their airboats finished.
That's what I like.
We'll test the engine, yeah?
As the diggers begin the finishing touches to their machine, it's the moment of truth next door as the Beach Bums prepare to test their engine.
Yay! Teams, you have 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes remaining, that's all.
But this late in the day, it just has to fire up. If it doesn't, they're stuffed.
Come on, baby.
Ready?
Let's have it.
You ready to go, boys?
It's gonna go, mate, I tell you.
Come on.
Come on, baby, come on. Oh, come on. Go on.
I don't think that's quite what they had in mind.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Amazingly, Lady Luck has smiled on the Beach Bums again.
Oh, thank God for that.
Here we go.
OK, teams, it's time to drop your anchors. Your airboat build time is up.
Tomorrow is Judgment Day as we test your mighty marine machines around our Everglades course. Build teams, well
done, guys.
What a rip-roaring 10 hours for our two teams who've managed to build amazingly powerful airboats. But who'll be triumphant in tomorrow's test? Will it be the diggers and their fragile upturned van roof, or the Beach Bums' revolutionary catamaran design along with deck?